Hello everyone, this is Mr. Cortez back again. We're going to do a two-part lesson series this week. We're going to focus on an artist called Bill Withers and the song Lean on Me. He recently passed away, I think it was a week or so ago. So we have Lean on Me, Bill Withers, and the Song of Compassion, 1938 to 2020. So here's what we're going to do. Our goal is to learn about the origins and lyrics of Bill Withers. Second goal is to sing the chorus of Lean On Me, and we're going to learn that in the second part. Third goal is we're going to talk about the social emotional impact of the song and compassion and how we can use that in our lives, especially during this time where it's really hard for us as a community. So let's start. History. So we have a place called Slab Fork, West Virginia, which is a small place, rural. If you know what rural means, it means countryside. So it's not a city or a town. It's really small place to live in. And it's about 2,600 miles away from Seattle, Washington. And the population size is about 205 people. So if you want to think about it or want to imagine it, it's about the size of our students in our school in McGillivray or Stevens. The amount of students that we have, that's about the size of the town. So we have a little map here to show you Washington, Seattle, all the way right here to West Virginia. So it's basically on the other side of the country, very far. Let's move on. So the music. Bill Withers is known for a few songs, and he's known for writing, his writing style and the way he performs them. The first song, Ain't No Sunshine, we're going to take a look at that a bit. Then we have the song Lovely Day, Just the Two of Us, which is a nice romantic song. And we have Lean on Me, which is what we're going to focus for this lesson. So we have the song Ain't No Sunshine. Right here on the left, I have the words, the lyrics, and I'm going to read them to you. I want you to think what kind of emotion that you're getting from the song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. So what kind of emotion do you think is coming from that? From my perspective, it sounds pretty sad. Sounds like he's in pain. And I'm pretty sure all of us have felt sad in our lives. Maybe there's someone that we were missing, we lost something, and it just made us really, really sad. So I'm going to show you a short clip of how he shows that on his face and how he gets that from his words. Before I do that, no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. To see it on his face, the emotion that he's trying to show you. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Stop it right here. So let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. Yes, thank you. See. Uh-oh. Let's go back a bit. I just want to show you how he's showing the emotion in his face. That's this part right here, where he has his face all closed, his face is a little bit scrunched up. That's how he's trying to portray the sadness from the song. Ain't no sun shining, there's no sun. And I know we have experienced that here in Seattle where there's days where we just don't have sun. So maybe that's the way you could relate to that. Moving on, we have two things I'm going to talk about that inspired Bill Withers to write the song Lean On Me. So the first part I talked about was the rural town. So we have a very small place that he's from. And this is right here on the right, a small picture, of a part of his town. And this place is known to produce coal, which is a very dark, hard substance, like a rock, that you could use to start fires. So being from a small town, you know that, or you don't know, but being from a small town, people know each other because of the fires. People know the good things, the bad things that happen. News travels fast in a place like this. But also the good thing about that, about being from a small place, is that people have a sense of family, hospitality towards each other. So sometimes people could help each other in this type of places. And they treat each other like if they're one giant family. So that's one thing he got to inspire him for the song. Second one was from a little accident that he had. So one time, Bill Withers was in Florida, and I believe he bought a car. So it was a new car, or he was driving a car north of the state, going out of town. And all of a sudden, when he was driving, his tire just popped. So without a tire, you can't really drive. So he was stranded on the side of the road with a pop tire, with no way to leave wherever he was from, or wherever he was at, I'm sorry. So right next to him was this hill, I guess by like the road. And he sees some man just like walking down the hill. And when you know, that might be a little kind of scary. You just see like a stranger approaching you. So this man comes down the hill, approaches him, says like, "Oh, what's wrong? What happened?" And he tells him, "Oh, well, I had my tire that just popped and I can't do anything about it because I don't have a spare tire." So the man tells him, "All right, just wait one moment." This man turns around, walks up the hill to wherever his place is or someplace. Moments later, he comes back with a tire, walking down the hill, and just says, "Here you go. Let me help you, and let's get this thing back on the road." Puts it on, drives away, continues on with his life. That is compassion right there. Somebody just helped him. Some stranger that he doesn't even know just say, "Oh man, this person looks like he's in trouble. Let me see if I could help him." Moving on. Here's what inspired his lyrics. So I'm going to read three parts of the lyrics to give you an idea of what it's talking about. Number one, sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. So maybe a lot of us have experienced pain, sorrow, which are not great things to feel. But if we probably change our mentality, maybe that's what it's saying right here, but if we are wise, we could always look towards a brighter day. Maybe something to think about. Number two, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm going to need somebody to lean on. So that one pretty much speaks for ourselves. When you can't go on, let me help you. Let me show you that I could get you through these tough times. Number three, you just call me brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. So one thing that seems pretty strong of a word here is brother. And probably doesn't mean brother as in like, oh, you're my blood relative. It could probably mean many things. It could probably mean, somebody who's the same age as you, somebody older, somebody younger, somebody who looks like you, somebody who looks different than you. It could mean a lot of things. And I believe that this comes from his place that he was born, since it's a rural place, very small. that people felt like a family. That's what I believe. That's where it came from. So we all need somebody to lean on. I might have an issue that you could help me solve. So please help me, or I'll help you. So before I end part one, let me read this little thing I have on the right side. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. So here's a little challenge for you to do for the next week. I want you to reach out to a family member in your house, maybe a friend that you haven't talked to in a while over the phone or video chat or the internet. And I want you to just, talk to them, check up on them, show them some compassion, maybe hear them out on what they're doing in their lives. Because right now we're just going through something very difficult to go through. So a little bit of compassion will be really helpful in our community. So with that being said, I'll see you next time on part two, where we will learn the song. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.